Hello and namaste, dear yogis. Welcome to today's session on Yin Yoga, and the theme is about finding your inner peace. I recommend you use a yoga block for today's practice, but if you don't have it handy, you can totally use any towel which is folded, or you can also use a pillow. I would recommend using both of them, but my first preference is gonna be the yoga block. Uh, Starting from our first pose now, which is called supported bridge. So lower down to your back with knees bent and soles on the mat. Now you can adjust the bolster accordingly. Underneath your hips, lift the hips up and slide the block under your hips. You can keep the height one floor or two floors as per your comfort level. As with all of these poses, it will take a moment to settle in and find some comfort in a pose. So, a spot you will be able to hold for a couple of minutes and find some stillness there. With Yin Yoga, I also highly recommend not to overpush your limits. You have to be in a comfortable position wherever you are and hold your pose anywhere between 3 to 7 minutes. That's why it's crucial to be comfortable and feel free to use as many props as you like. Today's affirmation with this pose is gonna be all is well in my world and I am safe. All is well in my world and I am safe. All is well in my world and I am safe. Keep breathing deeply, gently. Let come and go any thoughts you have running in your mind. It's completely natural. And make sure to feel your affirmation. All is well in my world and I am safe. Now slowly coming back to our next pose, which is called recline low lunge. Keep your block on the lowest level for this one. Draw your right knee or left knee towards your belly, whatever you prefer first, and extend the other leg out straight to take the stretch further. Now don't use too much force with the arms, simply let the hands guide the leg in closer. Again, you want to be in comfortable position, let's say from 1 to 10. If you can go further up to 8, I would say be on 5. The affirmation for this one is I let go of the past and move joyfully into the present, not worrying too much about the future. I live in the moment and I love this moment. This current moment is the best feeling. I let go of the past, moving joyfully into the present. Now slowly switch legs, bringing the other knee inside, holding on to it softly, and the affirmation's gonna be, my inner self always knows what am I doing. I always make right choices. My inner self always knows what to do. My inner self knows what am I doing. Slowly release the knees. Now you can either turn to your belly or shift your side if you want to sit for some time. Now moving on to our next pose, which is called Sphinx pose. Slide onto the belly and forearms. Point the toes back behind you. Widen the feet towards the edge of your mat. Slowly lift the chest up, draw the shoulders back, and find your comfort. Once you are in comfortable position, repeat the new affirmation we have. I feel deeply connected to my own spirit. I am a peaceful soul and I feel deeply connected to my own spirit. I am a calm, peaceful soul and I feel deeply connected to my own spirit. Slowly lift up once you are done. We are going to use a bolster. Sitting in wide leg child's pose. Bring the big toes together and take your knees as wide as you like. You can rest your forehead on the pillow. Shift the hips towards the heels, fold forward, relax belly and chest. In case if you feel any pinching in the low back, bring the knees in. Feel free to find the best comfortable position for yourself. You can either choose to keep your hands parallel or you can also keep them on the side. There is no rule in Yin Yoga, and that's what I love about this style the most. And the affirmation's gonna be, I trust that my life is unfolding exactly as it should. I trust that my life is unfolding exactly as it should. My life is unfolding exactly as it should. Now feel free to hold these as long as you like. Could be anywhere between 3 to 10 minutes. Now slowly lift up and come to swan position. Come to tabletop, bring the right knee or left knee behind the opposite wrist. Here you are saying my left knee behind my left wrist. The knee has to be behind the same direction wrist. Extend the left leg out behind you, square the pelvis, stay lifted up or fold forward over the front shin. You can rest the forehead anywhere. It could be your hands if you want lower level, or it could be your pillow or a yoga block. And the affirmation here is gonna be, I'm willing to be at peace with myself and others. I'm willing to be at peace with myself and others. I'm at peace with myself and others. Now coming back, switching on the other side, extending the opposite leg. Here I'm keeping my right leg, right knee folded behind right hand wrist. Make sure to be in comfortable position again. And the affirmation is gonna be, I know that I'm aligned with my higher purpose. I'm aligned with my higher purpose. I'm aligned with my higher purpose. Once you are done, again slowly coming back up. Feel free to sit normally in Sukhasana. Take a couple of breaths here. Or you can just directly continue to the next pose. I do this often for my blood circulation to be channelized, as I always say. Now slowly moving on to our next pose, which is called recline butterfly. Lower down onto your back, bring the soles together as you drop the knees out to the sides. The hands may rest out on the side or on the belly, wherever you are comfortable. You can just keep them anywhere. You would feel the slight stretch into your hamstrings and your thighs, but it shouldn't be too much. Keep the head and shoulders relaxing down onto the mat. And the affirmation is gonna be I release the need to change or control others. I release the need to change or control others. I release the need to change or control others. Now once you are done, moving on to our next position called lying spinal twist. Bring the feet flat on the floor, open your arms out. Shift the hips a couple of inches to the left. You have an option to cross the leg over each other, or you can just simply bend your knees. Now twist on the right side, looking towards the left side. Keep the opposite shoulder grounded down. The affirmation is gonna be I radiate peace, love and well-being. I radiate peace, love and well-being. I radiate peace, love and well-being. Moving on to the other side. The affirmation on the other side is gonna be every breath I take brings me more closer to peace. Every breath I take is bringing me closer and closer to peace and harmony.
Shanti Om. Om Narayana Shanti Om. Om Narayana
Slowly
Shanti
releasing
Om.
your arms and feet.
Om Narayana
At the end of the
Shanti
practice, coming to Shavasana.
Om. Om Narayana Shanti Om.
Now it's important to be
Om
still once you find
Narayana
your comfort
Shanti Om.
and completely relax your muscles
Om
so the benefit can get into the
Narayana
connective tissues and
Shanti
joints.
Om.
Try not to move or
Om
distract yourself since
Narayana
it's a meditative
Shanti
practice.
Om.
Breathe
Om
deeply in and out through the
Narayana
nose. Holding the pose
Shanti
means
Om.
that in Yin Yoga, pose can be held for up to 3 to 7 minutes
Om
or up to 10 minutes.
Narayana
With
Shanti
Shavasana, you
Om.
can even go up to 15 minutes.
Om Narayana Shanti Om. Om Narayana
Let go of all the
Shanti Om.
worries in your mind.
Om Narayana Shanti Om.
This present moment is the reality. Start to love this
Om
present moment and live into
Narayana
it.
Shanti Om. Om Narayana Shanti Om. Om Narayana Shanti Om. Om Narayana Shanti Om. Om Narayana
Slowly turn to one of the
Shanti
sides after meditation in Shavasana
Om Narayana
and
Shanti
come back
Om.
up.
Om Narayana Shanti Om. Om
Sitting
Narayana
as you
Shanti Om.
like to
Om
fold my knees over each
Narayana
other.
Shanti Om.
Gives me instant calming effect in Yin
Om
Yoga.
Narayana
And I sincerely
Shanti
thank you
Om.
all for being here today with me.
Joy on the inside and peace on the
I
outside.
hope you're finding the difference as
Joy
expected.
on the inside and
We are
peace
ending the
on the
practice with deep
outside.
inhale and chanting
Joy
Om.
on the inside and peace on the outside. Om Narayana Shanti Om. Om
Om.
Narayana
Thank you all.
Shanti Om.
Namaste.